test, you guys.
It's like sip and savor.
20-something. We're in the 20s. I can't remember.
We're not in our 20s anymore, but we were in our 20s at one point.
I haven't been for a long
Back
time.
in 2011, we were in our 20s, and that's when this recipe was thought of by my parents.
Well, first
You
off...
like that segue?
Yeah. First off, welcome to Sip and Savor, brought to you by Lang & Reed, Napa Valley. My name is Megan Skupny.
My name's Reed Skupny.
And we are here to walk you through what we are cooking for Valentine's Day. Some people's favorite holiday, some people's least favorite holiday.
We fall somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
It's Megan's favorite holiday, and then by the time it comes around, it's her least favorite holiday.
There's more details to that. That's a long story.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this year for Valentine's Day, we are actually making... Look at this. It's so heavy. A standing bone-in rib roast. Because, why not?
Yeah, why
not? Our local butcher got this for us, and it is just, dry aged. You see the fat on the back. Oh, yay.
We are coming out of wintertime. We're coming out of troubled times. And we want to do something fun for a superfluous holiday. And that includes...
Don't you need to show all your love to me?
To all my love. And to do that, we're going to make a huge chunk of meat for you guys.
Yep.
So, standing rib roast, go to your butcher, get it. It's fantastic. It is a special occasion meat. Yep. They usually have them at all times, but if they don't, just ask a couple days at a time.
Yeah, you might have to pre-order. It's easy
exactly. We're going to do it as simply as possible. The best cut meat needs the simplest ingredients, and this is one of those.
Yeah. And the wine that we're pairing with, we're going to talk about later, but I will tell you what it is. It's our 2010 Franc de Pied Cabernet Franc. This is the newest release from our Monograph collection. Whoop, whoop. We will dive into this and tell you all about it, but we really want to get this rib roast in the oven. So,
what I'm doing now is I have a tablespoon of thyme.
You have so much time on your hands?
Do I?
How does that happen?
Yeah, I am.
I am timeless, as you can see.
So,
anyway,
I'm tired today.
We are going to make a what do you call it? Like a spice rub for this, essentially.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a tablespoon of thyme, a tablespoon of oregano. We got some fresh oregano over here.
So would you say for Valentine's Day you're gonna rub a big piece of meat?
I guess. I have all the time in the world.
Oh! Way to bring it back. All right, so we want a tablespoon of thyme.
Pop it on in, baby.
Is that a tablespoon? I was really good at eyeballing sage.
Well, that was pretty awesome.
Close enough.
Yeah.
And then a tablespoon of oregano.
Okay. Tablespoon of oregano. Get it on in there. We also have a teaspoon each celery seed and fennel. So going back to that fennel with the Cabernet Franc.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of that thread. Okay, fresh sage, fresh oregano.
Yeah.
Megan, you did a little bit more?
Well, whatever. Oh, yeah, I did it. Can't go wrong.
No.
You cannot go wrong. You need about a tablespoon of pepper, so I'm just going to crank away on this puppy. And we need some salt, Reed.
We do. We need a tablespoon of salt.
Yeah. Here's the if you want to measure, I don't know. Reed doesn't normally like to measure things. For those of you who are new to the program, little quirks that you learn about Reed Skupny.
My birthday is coming up, and at the ripe old age of whatever I'm going to be, I think I'm just going to be conservative and measure my salt.
All right.
That's not a tablespoon.
I'm going to keep going, but I want you to start. We're multitasking here.
So this is how dream work makes the team work on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Back in 11, we didn't have kids.
Oh, 2011. That's when this recipe was published.
Yes.
And we forgot one key ingredient.
What did we forget?
The garlic.
4 cloves of garlic that you saw me, or didn't see me earlier, coarsely chopped.
Excuse me.
No worries.
So this recipe, a John and Tracey Skupny original.
OG.
Yep. And bless their heart, those Midwesterners that I have as in-laws. This thing, your mom. Tracy,
I could have gone many ways.
Tracey, are you wishing that you had this in your house right now? Don't worry, I'll bring some to you tomorrow.
I was going to say, you can have half of it cold.
Yeah. That's going to be great. And literally all we're going to do is roast this. So we preheated the oven to 350 degrees on bake.
Actually 375, but nobody's counting.
Holy moly. Like your salt?
We can't lie to the people.
No, okay. 375.
They trust us for
it's all good.
For investigative journalism. I contributed to NPR this month. We cannot.
All right. So once we get the spice rub, the spice rub is gonna go all over this thing, and then we're gonna put it in the oven on a rack in a pan. Voila.
All right. So garlic, thyme, oregano.
Yep.
Salt, pepper, smushed.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna geek out here for a little bit. I'm just kind of go.
So then we also have mushrooms. We're gonna do mushrooms and onions with this. These are really yummy oyster mushrooms. We got some trumpet. Oh, we left these whole nice trumpet mushrooms in here. You can use anything, mayatakis. If fancy mushrooms are not your thing, you can use creminis.
White button mushrooms are just fine.
Just fine. So you do you. Mushrooms, lots of butter, some onions, just sweet white onions, 3 tablespoons of butter. You are going to need a little bit of red wine. So
luckily we have that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to put this in the pan. I'm going to put this in the pan. Toot, toot, toot. Have you guys seen this? Super adorable half bottles of our North Coast Cabernet Franc. Watch this. Reed, you want a glass?
I'd love a glass.
Oh. See, this is a dirty secret. Okay, but I need some for the pan.
It's delicious.
Okay, let me have some.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Huh? Yeah. I mean,
half bottles.
Half bottles are.
Megan reinvented them, and the entire market has just embraced them.
We love them.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready, baby.
Okay, are you gonna get your hands garlicky? Because I don't think you are.
I'm not.
Okay,
I
did not see that coming.
I'm gonna get the pan and the rack prepped.
Oh, why don't you do that? Here, Megan, why don't I season the meat and you get the pan and the rack ready?
Why don't you slather meat for Valentine's Day?
I think I will. Do we do oil at this conjuncture? What does it say?
No, it's just salt, garlic, spices, and herbs, and then you just gently and generously rub the roast with the mixture.
So the butcher has taken the initiative and he has separated the ribs from the eye of the round, or the eye of the cut, whatever it's called.
Is that different from the eye of the tiger?
We're about to seize the eye of the tiger, and I'm the champion. So what I'm going to make sure to do is get all my seasoning back behind that rib, because what we're going to do is we want this medium rare, bloody. That's the only way you do this, and if you don't, that's fine. I won't judge you. Just don't tell me about it. But we're going to cook the bones off for a lot longer at a super high temp, and I like those crispy, fatty edges of ribs. So I'm just going to make sure when you do this to get your seasoning behind those ribs, like that. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Would you like to do this in this roasting pan, or do you want to do it in like a Le Creuset?
Roasting pan.
Okay. I don't know where the rack is, so.
On the bottom?
I can find it. Oh well, we'll just put it right on there.
You know what we can do? We can do the roasted vegetables underneath and put the eye on top, and then the juices will flow naturally onto that.
I was going to do the veggies on just a sheet pan.
Yeah, we can do that.
You want to compromise and do that?
Yeah, let's compromise and do it on a sheet pan.
So the other thing we were going to serve this with is bless your heart. We're going to serve this with roasted root vegetables. So you saw Reed earlier chopping up rutabaga and celery root and beetroot and what's down there? Turnips. Oh, parsnips. These really cool baby parsnips. Those are going to be delicioso. And we're going to roast those up. So it's going to be a hard winter meal.
This is not for the faint-hearted.
No, but it's going to be delicious.
All right. Listo?
Yeah. Do you cook it bone down?
I don't really know.
I don't know either. Yeah, let's cook it bone down. Let's cook it bone sideways.
I think like that.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in. Pull it. It is Valentine's Day. We might as well
use it all.
Do the bone down. Oh. Please. Go ahead.
ay. All right, we're gonna pop this guy in the oven, just like so. And that is gonna stay there for about 2 hours. Essentially, it's until the internal temperature is 135.
Now,
135. Yeah.
it's super important. You put the time in, you've bought this cut of meat, this cow has died for you. Don't mess this up and use a thermometer. Set a half-hour timer and check it. Set a 45-minute timer and check it. Set an hour timer and check it.
Well, and it's good at 1 hour because halfway through the cooking, we're gonna add a cup of red wine.
Yep. I would not be able to sleep with this in the oven, not while monitoring the temperature.
For sure.
Yeah. The recipe says 2 hours. Go for it.
Monitor.
It's better safe than sorry.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna get that done, and then we'll meet you guys. Oh, you know what? Let's not put the veggies in. Let's wait a little bit because we got a little bit of time. So we're gonna go just relax. Our kids are asleep. It's like Valentine's Day. Oh!
It is.
It is Valentine's Day. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Yikes.
Team, we are at an hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. I've checked it 3 times. It's 1 hour. It's about 94 degrees in the core. Though, again, it's just not worth risking, so we're checking in. Quadruply timed. We're going to throw some wine in. We're going to take the fat off.
There's a lot of fat.
Yeah, off the pan and drape it, drizzle it over the top. Megan's going to take this cool, super long chopstick.
And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'm going to.
You're holding the meat.
Oh, ooh. Like this?
Yep.
Poke it?
Yep, poke the meat. Just hang on.
That's not light. Okay, I'm gonna lose it.
You're fine, you're done. You just blew my eardrum out.
Sorry, I didn't want to lose her.
You're totally fine.
Ay, ay, ay. That's nerve-wracking.
Get a little moisture in there, get a little salt.
And then 1 cup. Wait, bring that back.
No. Eyeball it. Where we're going, we don't need measuring cups.
Okay. Just right on top.
It's your recipe.
So it's about a cup, right?
I can go a little more.
A little more. Oh, it smells delicioso.
Sweet.
All right,
we're gonna put it back in for about 30 more minutes.
Yep.
It will probably be done at that point. You
We're
never know.
also gonna get the root vegetables in the oven. So this will take a good half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Oh yeah, Reed always cuts them a little larger.
I like the rough
this.
cut.
But I'm just saying it takes a little longer when they're cut larger like that. So
Correct.
Easy enough. Look at this new fancy pants. Oh, we're gonna eat 2.
Yeah.
I like to have it so there's room and it gets caramelized.
Caramelized?
Guess we're doing it like that.
Grab another one.
Nope.
No, it's your kitchen.
Sorry,
I'm just hanging out in your kitchen. Get another one, please.
Well,
I know you want to.
No, we only have 1 sheet pan open. This is fine. It's fine.
We can totally compromise and use this one sheet pan.
You win some, you lose some. All right. Wow.
Absolutely.
Big mess. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the oven. We got a 30-minute timer. Yeah. Between then and now, we're gonna obviously continue to check the meat. We're gonna go over to the stove in just a little bit, and we're gonna start to cook off our onions and our mushrooms and start to build our Valentine's Day meal. Can you turn that off?
I was doing dishes. Sorry.
I know, but it's easy. It's better.
I didn't know you were talking to our friends.
It's hard to hear with that constant like shh. So thank you for doing dishes. Reed's not a do dishes while he cooks kind of guy, so maybe because it's Valentine's Day.
I'm changing.
Don't you?
I won't.
You can change that one thing.
I won't.
All right, we'll meet you guys at the stove. Welcome to the stove.
And we're back.
And we're back. Made it.
I've got a hot pan, 3 tablespoons of butter.
We like to use unsalted butter.
You can't unsalt
so you know.
something that has been salted prior, but that's fine.
Not salted. We like to use not salted butter.
Non-salted butter.
And is your system back on? You probably turn that up a little bit. Let's crank it. Oh, Reed. I should.
I hope so.
We are going to we're melting the butter. Then we're going to put the onions in, and we are going to slowly caramelize them. And then we're going to put these amazing mushrooms in. And we're going to let the mushrooms cook until they have released a little bit of liquid. And then the liquid is going to reduce. And it's going to be...
Butter's melted, onions are in.
Delicioso.
2 sweet yellow onions.
Mm-hmm. If you're from the south, you could use Vidalia onions.
You could.
Let me get you a spatula.
We're not. These are regular old. Yep.
I think we're also going to open some vino. Can we get that?
Yeah. So the Monograph series
collection
is special because John, my dad,
Get your arm down,
had these harebrained ideas back in earlier vintages, 07 and 10 and so on. And so we saved a barrel or two of wines that were of note and special.
The unicorn barrels.
Yeah,
That's what they're calling
the barrels that were complete and special.
Something stuck out.
And this is one of them.
Yeah, this is our 2010 Franc de Pied Cabernet Franc. This, I think, is my favorite wine that we've ever made here at Lang & Reed. Sorry, our dryer was on, or our washing machine is on, so sorry about the noise. Thanks, Reed.
No worries.
Thanks, honey. So literally my favorite wine that Lang & Reed, that our family has ever made here at Lang & Reed. And like Reed said, the Monograph collection is a collection of these unicorn barrels that in John Skupny's moments of brilliance, he has realized, oh, that one needs to be held back. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something special with it, and we're going to hold on to it.
Yep.
This is one of those. So it's our second release for the Monograph collection, and this is a Cabernet Franc on its own rootstock, which is really, really rare. Reed, would you like to dive in? I loved your story yesterday that you told that gentleman, Andy.
Yes.
Or no, I'm sorry, that you were telling Bob and Catherine.
Yeah,
about,
Bob and Catherine. So okay.
Rootstocks.
Yeah, this is tough because we're gonna condense it here. So, back in the late 1800s, vines from Europe, Vinus vinifera. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Vinus vinifera was being planted in the New World post haste. It was being planted everywhere, and they were finding that the vines were dying, and they shipped back a ton of rootstock to Europe from America. American rootstock of grapes was going over to Europe, and what happened was there's this louse. It's a small bug, a bed bug of the family, and what it does is it eventually and slowly kills grapevines from Europe.
Called
Phylloxera! Yeah, we still have it.
Which you've probably heard of, but might not know exactly what it is.
Exactly. So this little tiny bug, this bed bug, this louse, slowly and unstoppably eats the grapevine roots of grapevines from Europe. So all the Europeans came to America. They brought their European grapevines and they planted them, and they were like, "Oh, this is awesome! We have this cool country where there's no real cool grape-growing grapevines that we can make wine from. We're gonna bring our own." Little did they know that it goes back to Europe. So America wiped out in like 20, 30 years most of the world's grapevines. Awesome.
Way to go. From square one.
Way to go, America.
Bravo.
Yeah, they had oil somewhere, and we just had to go destroy it. So, what happens now, cut to 100 years later, 120 years later, we graft...
I'm going to stir the onions.
Yeah, 99% of the grapevines in America right now, and across the world, are European Scion. So, the top half is European, the bottom half is American, because the bottom half American side is... What's the word I'm looking for?
Phylloxera resistant.
Phylloxera resistant. That's right. It is immune to phylloxera on the bottom half.
Hold on,
but
pause.
the top half, yes, ma'am.
You see, these are still, they're not translucent yet.
They're slightly opaque, but not translucent.
Yeah, so we're going to keep slowly cooking them.
See episode 12. And, yeah, so bottom half is American, top half is European. Everything's honky-dory. So, that whole story was told
A little bit.
to tell you about this bottle. Franc de Pied is Franc of
Bring it full circle, baby. Bring it full circle.
Bring full.
Right back
good,
in.
like a good wedding speech. We're coming back. Franc de Pied is Franc of its own feet. So this guy Dick Tunis back in, I don't know when he planted this vineyard, 80s.
Well, this is a 2010, so it was probably a little bit later than that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We had a secret spot. These are 30, 40-year-old vines when they got ripped out.
So,
So
the 80s.
yeah, so these vines, Franc de Pied, what it signifies and what it truly is Franc without American rootstock. So it's European grapevines there's no graft on it. So they literally cut a branch off of the top of the grapevine and plant it in the ground. And this only happens in very rare and special occasions where the site can not have access and the actual people that walk onto the site sanitize their shoes beforehand. They sanitize their pruning shears and so on. And this vineyard lived for 30, 40 years on its own feet, Franc de Pied, Franc of its own feet.
Yeah, because phylloxera is inevitable.
It's inevitable,
It's
and it
just a
will
matter of
always get
time.
you. It depends on how long you kind of keep it sanitary. And this vineyard's no longer around. It was ripped out and it's replanted for something we don't know. But in 2010, John Skupny decided that it was something special.
Yeah.
And he set 2 barrels aside, and we get to drink it now.
And that's that.
11 years later.
Aged to perfection. I just think it's such a. For me, I adore the concept of it, and it's just a top-notch wine. So we feel really, really lucky about it. We've just started actually doing a tasting that we're calling the monograph tasting, where guests who come to the tasting salon actually get to taste it. And we, Napa County opened up, it must have been 2 weeks ago, I think, for outdoor tastings. And so we are super excited about that. And then now we actually get to show people these old wines. The first release we did is a 2007. It's called 2007 Article 33, and that is a phenomenal bottle as well. And there's maybe 6 cases left of that. So we're just kind of showcasing it for what it is, and what it's beautiful because you have this next to the 2017 North Coast, which is an everyday grab and go drinker that's easily accessible, and you don't
Back
have to
in
think about
2010, this was the North Coast heritage. This is what was going into the 2010 heritage. I'm sorry, North Coast.
Yeah, a little bit of this fruit was going into the North Coast.
Yep.
Yeah, and John pulled it aside, and in a moment of one of his many.
Don't say brilliance.
One of his many moments of
Clarity.
clarity.
So this wine is beautiful. It's a 2010, so it's 11 years old now, and
Hey, cheers.
so happy Valentine's Day. It's perfect right now. So we've held this back for 11 years, and it will absolutely not let you down.
No. So grab it while you can. It's available on our website, www.langandreed.com. Get it now. They're, like Reed said, 2 barrels. That is not a lot of wine. Under 50 cases.
45 cases, something
Under
like that.
50 cases, yep. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Oh, these are my favorite trumpet mushrooms. If you've never had them, get them. They're so yummy. Here, can I borrow that? I'll put it back in. Probably gonna salt this baby too, huh? Let's stir it up. So, moral of the story, go order the Monograph Collection wines. There's a little bit of our 2007 Article 33 left, which is, of course, 100% Cabernet Franc, Napa Valley fruit. That has a cool story too. I like it. Back in 05, John.
Slow down. Save that for the next one. Crazy lady.
Oh, okay. Well, tune in next time
TBD.
to hear the story of Article 33, or come to our tasting salon and you can hear it. right?
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I'm stirring in the mushrooms with onions. Reed is salting me. Whoa, we've been using this gray salt. I've been continuing making sourdough, and this gray salt it's chunky and oily, and I love the flavor of it. So, yeah, there's all kinds of salt. You can use pink Himalayan salt, regular Morton's table salt. But I will say taste it beforehand, because oddly enough, salt has different levels of saltiness, if that makes sense. Like the pink Himalayan salt, I don't think is very salty. But like Morton's table salt, I think is very, very salty. So anyway,
yeah.
We'll
see you guys on the other side.
Anyway, we're gonna keep cooking these.
Yeah, this is gonna wilt down and sweat.
Yep, and keep checking your standing rib roast. Do not overcook it.
Do not overcook it. It's a travesty to overcook it.
And then remember that your roasted vegetables are in the oven. That a toss. And
Hasta luego.
Yeah, see you soon.
Don't stop the beat.
Well, if you fell asleep, I'm sure you...
So exciting.
It's like that. Normally, I'm the one spilling stuff.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. And we're back.
Look at this.
Okay, beautiful. So, we've hit the right temperature. We have our roasted vegetables. We have our caramelized onions and mushrooms.
And we have our Franc de Pied.
A Franc de Pied, the most important thing, the 2010.
Fresh sourdough. Oh, right here.
Oh.
Were you high-fiving me?
Yeah. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day handshake.
11 years of marriage. Congratulations, Megan.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Oh my god. Anyway, we got some fresh goat cheese. We're gonna serve this crusty sourdough. This is
nobody wants to see the goat cheese. Everybody wants to see this.
Humboldt Fog from Cypress Grove up in Humboldt County. Whoop,
Super
whoop.
cool.
Oh, don't be a dud. All right, you guys. So, I mean.
Do you want to cut this?
No, I want you to cut it, and I'm gonna eat it.
You're welcome to. Okay.
I don't even know. So it is tied a little bit.
Boom,
Nailed
baby.
it!
Nailed it.
Ah, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just do one.
Well, this is your dish.
Oh, guys. Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, like a mid-rare prime rib.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, wow.
Cheers, you guys. So, enjoy your meal. Enjoy your company.
Yeah.
And
we're going to
enjoy
dive
the wine.
in. I'm going to take a bite right now. Let's
Do
see
it.
how it is.
Go for the chain.
Oh.
2 chains.
Wait, that's where I was going.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
I was in
doing it
collusion
wrong.
with you. No. You're doing everything right. Mm-hmm. Like Mary and me.
God, if you flip that on me, I'm gonna be bummed out.
Oh, super bummed. Oh, man.
Yahtzee?
Horseradish.
Oh, we have the best horseradish from the Polish deli. Secor in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure.
You guys.
Alright.
Make it. Definitely. roasted veggies, Franc de Pied, goat cheese, fresh sourdough. Just, I mean, get it while the getting's hot.
Happy Valentine's Day. Right, love?
Yeah.
So much love.
Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. From all of us at Lang & Reed Napa Valley, please come visit us. We are open for outdoor tastings. Reed and I would love to hang out with you, John and Tracey. You can see our kids running around, watch the world go by from our front porch. If you wanted to. They're pretty wonderful. You know.
Be really rad.
All the wines are available at langandreed.com. Our full shopping cart is there. Chenin Blanc, Cabernet Franc, the Monograph Collection.
2010 Franc de Pied.
Yep. And then last but not least, our wine club is going out this month. So our wine club is receiving the 2017 North Coast Cabernet Franc. Free shipping included. So that's always a major perk. Plus you get a lot of other perks. Check it out. It's all on the website, langandreed.com. So cheers to you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
Be safe. Be happy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.